Well, good evening and welcome back, Delmarva. Brandon Bossert here to talk some sports tonight. What a day at the White Marlin Open. We saw an incredible day on the scales.
We sure did. Historic, actually. We saw a $4 million fish coming into the scales, and that may not have even been the story of the night.
Wow.
Here's the scene in Ocean City on 4th Street shortly after the scales opened. The waste knot pulling into the harbor on board a white marlin, and this would be the first white marlin to qualify in this year's tournament. The crowd watching in anticipation as the scales begin to lift off, and when the dust had settled this marlin aboard the waste knot from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 77.5 pounds, and as of this moment is worth over $4.1 million. Now, there were 210 boats that went out on the water today with the tropical system making its way up the eastern seaboard. We will see how that impacts the rest of the week. But right now, after 2 days, it is the only white marlin that's on the board. And now for some history, an almost 900-pound, or no, this is the first one, the 800-pound blue marlin brought in today, but it paled in comparison to this behemoth right here, Stonecutter out of St. Augustine, Florida, with a blue marlin on board. Watch those numbers. This guy coming in at a whopping 897.5 pounds officially. I don't think anyone's beating this mark in this category this year, because that is the 5th largest blue marlin in the 51-year history of the White Marlin Open. Rob's got his mouth agape over here. He can't believe it.
I'm flabbergasted.
And you know what? That white marlin was $4.1 million. This one, $550,000.
I want to be out there on the water so bad.
I know, but he's right here on the desk instead, right where you belong. All right.